Hey guys, how's it going? I got a UU match against P3nglite or whatever. It'll be up in there. And yeah, so looking at his team, I'm thinking he's pretty much not is not like crazy horde out UU like I pretty much kind of brought. I mean, or I don't really know if even mine's really all that horde out, but yeah, pretty much I have my standard. I got my spinner, ghost, phaser, anti-lead, something fast. I mean, the only thing I'm really lacking is like once again, something healing for this team. Because if my team gets like burned or status, I'm kind of like a little screwed over here. But looking at his team, I'm thinking he's probably just going to lead out with that Torkoal or maybe that Sand Slash I thought I saw in the very beginning. I'm thinking either one of those has rocks, and I'm thinking one of those are spinners. Oh, wait, did he have Sand Slash? I don't even know. Who cares? But addressing something really fast first, I will not be here all next week. I'm going on a cruise, and after this battle is my 100th battle special, and I will be posting that up. I'm going to try to do it by Saturday, because I need to get it up by Saturday. I may ask Chris if he would like to narrate a battle with me. I'll just send him over a battle or something. Maybe I can have him post it up for next week so you guys have something to watch. But yeah, so he does what I think he's gonna do. He actually leads out with the Torkoal, and I'm pretty much just gonna guess he's gonna go for the Stealth Rocks, which he does, and I'm gonna go for Taunt. So that pretty much puts a hamper on his plan. Is I'm gonna go out into my old Swampy here. He's gonna go for Lava Plume, and unfortunately for me, I'm gonna get the burn right away. So that really kind of puts a dent into my plan of what I mean, it only really affects Earthquake. I'm a mixed attacker really. I have Scald and Ice Beam. Other than what else do I have? Like rocks and all kinds of other things, which I actually set up now as he switches out. So um he sends it as Electros. I'm like, I don't know what I want to do here. I'm actually thinking he doesn't really have much to do to me. I'm thinking maybe he can try and bluff like an HP Ice and or an HP Ice, I'm sorry, an HP Grass, I don't know, maybe, or Grass Knot, rather, he doesn't, whatever, I don't know, like, I have no idea what type of variant this thing is, but, um, regardless, he hits me with a Crunch, I'm gonna Volt Switch out of there, pretty much, just gonna go back into Swampy after I saw what he did. I'm like, okay, well, he's obviously no as a big a threat as I thought he was, so, gonna go back out into him, and I don't really know. I don't really have a plan at the time, and I actually misclick here. I went for Ice Beam. I actually meant to go for Scald, but that was one well worked out misclick, if I do say myself, because he does get the freeze. I'm like, that works. I'll take that. I'm like, okay. So instead of just going for Scald and like melting him, I'm like, okay, that'd be really stupid. So let's just finish him off with a few more Ice Beams. He's gonna stay frozen. There's really nothing much you can do. Pretty much residual damage from lefties is kind of irrelevant because I'm burned right now. And I'm just going to be able to take him out with that last and third and final Ice Beam there. So I'm like, okay, whatever that thing was going to do, can't do to me now. So it's going to send out his Sceptile, and I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe I'm just going to leave this thing in the fodder. I mean, he's really low on health anyway, so I'm just like, whatever, it's not a problem. But he actually reveals to me he actually has Sub. I'm like, Sub? That's bad. I'm like, I have no idea what this thing will maybe want to do. I mean, my plan is to still switch in and or stay in rather, and just fodder myself out to burn pretty much. And if really he wanted to, he could have just actually just subbed down again and just let me die to burn. And he pretty much probably would have let that happen. I think I would have died from burn on that turn if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know what item he has. I was fearing the acrobatics flight gem thing, so I gave him my lagging tail because I have my own Sceptile and I want to outspeed him for later. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. And I should have taunted actually, and I didn't really think of that until now. I'm like, oh, I should have taunted. I'm like, that probably would have been smarter, but I think I was also just thinking he was gonna go for acrobatics, and here he goes for Swords Dance. I'm like, why am I not taunting? What's wrong with me? I'm making my own stupid moves now. So he's gonna go for Leaf Blade here. It doesn't matter because I pretty much stole his Lychee Berry anyway, so, but, I mean, it's no good, because he pretty much just took me out with that thing. So, he's going to withdraw his own Sceptile and use it for later, I guess, as fodder. I didn't think he'd actually do that, but, I figured maybe he'd just leave it in. I didn't really think he'd want it, but he actually does make a good play with it later, which, I kind of fall for and feel pretty stupid about, but, But here I go, just for another Leaf Blade after, Unburden kicked in after using Flight Gem and whatnot, and pretty much just take out his Aerodactyl there. So he's going to send in his, this thing. And obviously I don't want to get lava plumed or die or get burned, even in the slightest, because if I get burned, I'm no good, So yeah, he yawns me out, predicting my switch, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, that stinks. So I'm gonna switch back out, go for the Volt Switch on this thing. He's obviously gonna take it, decent. It does more than I thought it would, to be honest with you, because I thought he would actually take it better. I have no idea where his investments are, but gonna go for the my own gonna go. What am I doing? Okay, so I'm predicting he's gonna go for rocks, which I'm right. So I threw that thing into to Intimidate, but it didn't matter because White Smoke blocked it out anyway. But now I'm gonna go for the spin, which here's what he does. He's gonna yawn me now, and I figure, okay, he's probably not gonna switch, but he actually does switch, and the rocks kill him off, and I can't go for rapid spin because he's dead, so I can't spin away the rocks, and plus now I'm asleep, so that's the good play that I guess he did. I'm like, well, frick. I'm like, that was really stupid. I should have switched. It was okay. I'll figure out a way. But anyway, what happened? I see that he goes for stockpile here of his oh god, this thing, his Quagsire here, so I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can predict that he'll go for another stockpile, maybe, and just trick him my choice specs, maybe. I mean, Edie's got choice specs. I mean, what? Choice specs Scald, it's really not going to do all that much, so I don't really care if I had to sack out my my Rotom Heat whatsoever. It's really not a big issue. I mean, I'm pretty much just going to send in my Geico, and he's just going to withdraw, obviously, and just send in now his Torkoal. Stones are obviously going to do some damage here. I'm just going to go for a Swords Dance, predicting a switch, because, I mean, he could have just left it in either way, or something. He could have tried to burn me. I figured if he would have burned me, at least I would have been at normal damage, regardless. But, or normal damage, I'm sorry. I would have been a neutral attack, regardless. But, go for this, Brick Break, and now he sends out his Quagsire. I think he pretty much knows he, kind of lost at this point now, because he just pretty much sent in his Quagsire to fodder. Or maybe he had the random Ice Beam on the Quagsire, I don't know. But he's going to send in his final Pokemon, which would happen to be a Snorlax. I'm just going to go for a Leaf Blade. I'm not really sure if a +2 Leaf Blade would actually kill from that. I wasn't sure if Brick Break would do more, because I'm awful at doing damage calcs in my head, and I never feel like, but whatever. He doesn't die, he just barely lives. He's going to warm me into my beats! My beats! Oh no, my beats. Y'all had to be a Kashif stream to get this reference, honestly, but yeah. Anyway, so my beats goes for close combat and pretty much just takes down that big old fat bulky Snorlax, and it's pretty much the end of the game. So until next week, guys, I will see you all